Okay, do I look red? Because before I looked fucking red. Do I look red right now? I really hope not. Alright.
No wonder this nigga KO with 5 infants in the house. Take him to jail.
Alright, so something I just want to talk about real quick. So news came out that they're making like a Nicktoons movie. Nickelodeon's been talking a lot about bringing back old shows. I don't know where it came from, but they've got like this new obsession right now that's going on. And they're really into bringing back old shows. All these years that they wouldn't even play reruns of old Nicktoons. Like as a kid, I really liked 90s Nicktoons, even though I didn't really grow up that much in the 90s. But I knew of Nicktoons. I didn't have Disney Channel when I was growing up, so I really leaned towards Nickelodeon. Now they got the Splat, which is pretty much like a block that runs on Teen Nick. I see it every now and then, but it's kind of just like a loop of Hey Arnold, Rugrats. You know, it's all kind of like random. It's all kind of just coming out of nowhere. This sudden fascination with bringing back old stuff for Nickelodeon. This is actually news that was kind of rumored back last September. It was kind of just up in the air. It didn't really mean anything. Which they were saying that they're going to make a Nicktoons movie. Kind of like there's a movie, Space Jam, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which have like a bunch of cartoons, a group of cartoons, in the real world or whatever, interacting with like real people. But this version would be like with Nicktoons, and they would all get together and like me. I actually have a video game, Nicktoons Unite, which was like a big ass deal when I was little. That shit was awesome. Like it had like Danny Phantom, SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents. Like for me, that was such a big deal when I was little. I'm not gonna say that I'm not excited. I mean, it's a pretty cool idea. I'd probably watch it, but I don't know if I'd really be interested in it, or if it would be kind of like silly and immature. Because a lot of the fans of these shows, yeah, we remember it, and we remember it for nostalgia purposes, and we're like, yeah, we love those shows. And when somebody brings it up at like a table in lunch, like, yo, you guys remember Danny Phantom? Everybody's like, yeah, we love Danny Phantom. But if you go back and watch an episode of Danny Phantom, maybe you're like, oh, yeah, you know, maybe this is kind of dumb. Mind you, that's not necessarily the case, because some of these shows, they got some nasty ass shit, man. They got some adult references. You can look up YouTube videos on this, because there are some really, like adult ass references in these shows. Especially Ren and Stimpy, no, even SpongeBob, but you know, not to the same level as Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy's like, whoa. Okay, what is that? But overall, you're not gonna like go out and buy like a DVD set. Well, you know, maybe you will, but the majority of people are not that devoted to it. If they play it every now and then, and you just, you know, watch it for a little bit. But we're adults now. I mean, I'm not saying adults can't watch cartoons, but some of those older cartoons, they were just honestly intended more towards kids. You gotta think about the new generation of kids. Are they gonna like those kind of cartoons? Can you sit a kid that was born like 5 years ago, well, maybe not 5 years ago, but like a 10-year-old kid like nowadays, and sit him down, make him watch Hey Arnold, and will he just be like, yeah, like, I like Hey Arnold? Or will he be like, no, put on the most recent cartoon I can think of is like Phineas and Ferb. But I don't know if kids nowadays would actually like appeal to that. Or I mean, they'll probably make it, you know, they'll probably put like little stupid references. It's Justin Bieber, guys, and like, you know, they interact with them, and all the kids are like, oh. They'll probably have new cartoons also. It's gonna be directed by like the guy who did Napoleon Dynamite. I don't know what cartoons they're gonna bring back. I'm sure there's gonna be like a limit, because there's some like, they had a lot of Nicktoons, especially like 90s to like 2000s. There was a lot going on. Like shows would get canceled, and they just like, you just be like, what happened? I think it's only gonna be like those long-lasting shows that are gonna actually make the cut. I'm almost 100% sure SpongeBob's gonna be in there. You know his ass is gonna be in. You know that the Rugrats probably gonna be in there. Hey Arnold's probably gonna be in there. Ren and Stimpy, like those really classic Nicktoons. Those are like a given. I think Fairly Odd Parents will probably make the cut. Danny Phantom better fucking make the cut. Danny Phantom, man, that show, like, yes, like, that show is awesome. Aang from The Last Airbender better make the cut. Aang from The Last Airbender, bro, you deserve a good ass movie. Just forget about the M. Night Shyamalan shit. You just get like a good ass role in this movie. I do some Deadpool shit, like poke fun at it, like, oh yeah, like at least I'm getting like a good shot at the big screen or something. Like poke a little bit fun at that movie, because that movie sucked. So like it'll kind of redeem him. Like, oh, you know, this is pretty awesome. You know, having Aang redeeming himself, actually, seeing the Last Airbender on screen in a good way. Let's fucking have Korra in there and have them like interact with each other. That'd be awesome. And I think that's probably gonna be the hardest part, just and the story, of course. But it'll probably like some like I don't know if you guys remember the Looney Tunes Back in Action, but I remember that movie a lot, and I liked that movie at the time. I haven't watched it recently, but it'll probably be something like that, where like or like the Muppets movie that came out now, something like that. They don't really physically fight, but there's like some guy causing trouble, and all the Nicktoons gotta unite her. I don't know, man. This is a pretty badass idea. I think it's pretty cool. I'd be excited for it. I don't know how well it will do. I don't even know if it's honestly gonna happen, because sometimes these kind of things, they come out and they're like, yeah, it's in development, and then all of a sudden you hear like, yeah, that's not happening anymore. Like Nickelodeon canceled it. But let's see if they actually like go through with this stuff. Yeah, man, I'm excited for it. I think that'll be a good idea. Like I said, deciding what Nicktoons are gonna be in it, deciding what the story is, those are the keys. Don't push too many like stupid ass references just to get kids to go see it. No, don't do that. Look at like the SpongeBob movie as like an example. The SpongeBob movie was pretty good. Go get Jimmy Neutron in there. I don't know. He's like computer animated, so that might be kind of weird. Yeah, I think Nickelodeon knows who should be in there and who shouldn't. Yo guys, thanks for watching, and look out for other videos coming your way soon. Alright, don't forget to like and subscribe.